Bitcoin breaks back above 79K. Are we finally going to get above 80K, or will we stall and break down? Let's find out. Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 7 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 79,180. Before we go over the top-down analysis, I want to go over this winning trade I gave you guys on the 1 hour time frame. Gave you guys this entry of this flag at around 78K, with the measure move taking us to about 79,850. We didn't make it to the whole measure move, but we made it as high as 79,447. So that's about $1,450 move there. So congratulations on whoever took this trade. This is a big win for the Flex Candle community. Now we're gonna start off here with the weekly chart. This candle closes in the next hour, and right now it looks like we're about to close a green candle above the 21 moving average, which is at $77,203. This is very bullish. It looks like we're going to be headed towards this 100 moving average at 87,888, and this means that this was a double bottom pattern, and that would be the measure move. Now the stochastics are getting a little bit toppy here. I would expect if we make it to this 100 moving average, eventually we will probably reject from there, maybe go sideways or roll over. We head over to the 5-day chart. We see here that this candle closes in 2 days and 2 hours, and right now we're above the 21, and we're also above the 200 moving average, which is bullish. We've been able to hold this as support, and we're having a green engulfing candle here at the moment. Some can say that this could end up being a cup and handle as well. This could bring us up to this 850 moving average at $89,206. Head over to the 2-day chart. We zoom in here to the stochastics RSI. We can see that the stochastics were on the way down, but look, now we're getting some curvature back up, similarly to how we did here, and this shows that we could get a bigger move up. We're above the 80 moving average at the moment. It looks like the next thing is the 100 moving average. That's at $83,302. So a lot of things are signaling that we're about to break 80K. On the daily chart, this candle closes in the next hour as well, and as you can see, we're above the 21, we're above the 50, the 80, the 100. The next thing to do is get to this 200 moving average. That's at 83,715. Now, will we be able to break above it? That's another question, but when we're this close to the 200 moving average, I've shown you this time and time again, we usually go up there like if a magnet is pulling us up. So I'm expecting that to happen. We can see that the stochastics RSI fully reset. We still have a lot more room here to continue going up. We're above the 50 here on the RSI as well, so things are looking bullish here for Bitcoin. On the 22-hour time frame, we see that the stochastics are getting a little toppy here. Now we have to be careful that this does not become a head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder head, and this could be a right shoulder if we cannot get above this head here. We're pretty much almost tapping it, so let's see what ends up happening. The stochastics could still run here for a little bit. 21 moving average is at 77,546. We're not too far. It looks like we could get one more move up, and this is looking like a flag here, so it looks like we could make it up above 80K here as well. On the 8-hour time frame, the stochastics are a little toppy here, but we could definitely drag a little bit. We could see this flag forming here as well. And on the 4-hour time frame, you guys know I have this in a falling wedge here. We've already taken profits many times here. We took profits here, we got back in, we took profits here, and now we're flagging out here sideways. Now with the stochastics still being able to roll back up here and the RSI pointing up, it looks like we're about to make the rest of this measured move. And in fact, the measure move to this flag that's happening here will probably give us the rest of that falling wedge measured move. Probably even take us a little bit higher, showing here. This looks like it could take us all the way to about 81,500. The measure move to the falling wedge takes us to about 80,600. So this looks like the next play that's going to happen. Let's put in the pattern here. Now that I'm looking at it, this kind of looks to me like if it's kind of like a ascending triangle, and we're already starting to break out. So this looks like the next pattern that is going to play out in our favor here. We head over to the 1-hour time frame. We do see that the stochastics are getting a little toppy here. I'm expecting, like I said, possibly one more move before we start consolidating again. And on the 15-minute time frame here, the stochastics are starting to get a little toppy. We have some bearish divergence. We are chopping up here sideways. This could be flagging out. Wait for the 21 moving average to catch up to price, and from there possibly make that next move. Right now what we're looking for is to at least get above 80K. We haven't been able to get to 80K yet. We've gotten close to the upper 79Ks, but never above 80K. So we could break above 80K, use that as support, or even use 79, even 78,500 as support and slowly grind up. That would be perfect for us. So right now, guys, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, and I'm expecting a move to break up above 80K. Now, if we start losing levels, we want to take a look here on the 4-hour time frame. We need to hold this 21 moving average at 78K. If we start losing that, we're clustered here with the moving averages. So the 100 moving average is our last line of defense. That's at 77,122. We lose that, we could start falling down towards this 200 moving moving average at 73,900, basically 74K. If we lose this, it could be a wrap and we could start heading down lower. We definitely do not want to lose that 74K support, and we definitely don't want to lose that 76K support. So as long as we can stay above 78K, everything is looking bullish. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.